My beloved child, they are coming to hurt you, and you are not alone. I have watched you since your first breath. I have whispered in the quiet moments. I have held your heart when it feels heavy, and I am with you now. Listen closely, for I speak with urgency and love. First, breathe. Take a deep, slow breath. Let the air fill your lungs and let it out. Do this twice. Calm your body so your mind can think clearly. I am with you. Feel my presence like a warm hand on your shoulder. This is not the time for panic. This is the time for action and wisdom. If you can, move to a safe place right now. If you are in your home, go to a room that has a lock and that does not have windows exposed to the outside. Lock the door. If the door does not lock, put something heavy against it. A chair, a table, anything that will slow them down. If there is a second exit from the room, know where it is. Keep quiet but not silent. If you need help, use your voice when it will save you. Call for help. Use your phone now. Dial your local emergency number. Say clearly, I am in danger. I need police ambulance. And say your address or location. If you cannot speak, keep the line open so they can hear what is happening. If you are unable to call, send a text or message to a trusted friend or family member with your location. Send a simple message like, "In danger," your address. Call police. If you have a safety app on your phone, use it. If you have location sharing, turn it on and share with someone you trust. Tell someone where you are. If there is a neighbor you trust, knock lightly and tell them quietly, or text them. If there is a nearby shop, cafe, or public place within safe reach, go there if you can escape quickly and without being seen. Public places are safer because other people are there to help and attackers are less likely to follow. Do not open the door for anyone you do not expect. Even if they say they are help or a friend, ask for something you can check, a name, a detail only they would know. If you live in a building, do not let unknown people into common areas. Watch through a peephole or a window before opening. If you are alone, do not share that you are alone with a stranger. Hide if you must. If you cannot leave the room, get to the smallest place you can. A closet, a bathroom, a safe room. Turn off lights, stay low, and move away from windows. Keep silent. Put your phone on silent, but keep it on so you can text or call. Turn off the screen light. If you can't use sound, so it doesn't give away your position, make a plan for escape. Look for windows that open, back doors, fire escapes, stairs. Know the nearest exit. If you can leave safely and run to a safe place, do so immediately. Run in a zigzag. If they are chasing you, and head for the most populated area. If you hear them outside the room, do not run into a hallway. Stay put if hallways are exposed. Move only when you know where to go. Defend yourself if you have no other choice. Use objects around you, a lamp, a key, a heavy small item, to create distance. Aim for vulnerable areas, eyes, throat, groin. Do whatever is necessary to break free. Yell loudly to attract attention. Screaming fire or help can draw neighbors faster than whispering. Screaming makes others look up from their day. Your safety is more important than fear of making a scene. If they are trying to lure you out, do not take the bait. They may use tricks, a fake delivery, a call saying your front door is open, or a voice that sounds like someone you know. Trust your instinct. If something feels wrong, it is wrong. Hang up if you hear a recording or a strange voice. Block numbers. If needed, use your phone smartly. Record if you can, audio or video. Recording may help later. Send your live location to someone who can track it. Open maps and keep the blue dot visible for rescue. If you have a smartwatch, press the emergency button or hold the side button. Many watches can call emergency services for you. If you are in a car, lock the doors. Do not get out If using your car is a way out, start the engine and drive slowly to a safe, public, well-lit place. Do not drive home. If home is where the danger is, stay on main roads. Honk your horn. If you need help, if someone tries to block your car, blow the horn, turn on hazard lights, and drive away when you can. If you cannot drive, leave the keys off, keep the car doors locked, and call for help. Stay low and cover yourself. If there is smoke or fire, stay under the smoke, cover your mouth, and find the nearest exit. If you are trapped, go to a window, open it, and signal for help. Use a light-colored cloth or phone flashlight. Wave it slowly, so rescuers can see you. Remember to breathe. I know your heart feels like it will break, but your body needs air. Slow, deep breaths help. Talk to me silently. If it helps, say, I trust you, I trust you, I trust you. I let my presence calm you. Feel love instead of fear. This does not mean you are helpless. It means you are not alone. If you have children or others with you, protect them first. Tell them to hide, to close the door, to be quiet. Put them in a room away from windows. Cover them with blankets, if needed. Remember, calm adults help children stay calm. Hold them, whisper kind words, and follow the same steps you would for yourself. If someone has already been hurt and you are with them, stop the bleeding. Press firmly on wounds with a clean cloth. Lie them down, keep them still, and elevate the injured area. If you can, apply direct pressure. Call for an ambulance immediately. If you are not able to do this safely, get yourself to safety first and call for help. Do not try to negotiate with them if they have a weapon or are violent. Comply with demands. If it means saving lives, your life matters more than any belongings. If you can, look for opportunities to escape when they are distracted. Remember, things can be replaced. You cannot. After your first actions, keep records. Write down names, times, car plates, clothing, any detail you remember. Take photos if it is safe. This information will help authorities later. Do not clean up evidence. Leave the scene for police to investigate. Talk to the police.
When they arrive, tell them everything you saw, heard, or remember. If you are scared to go to a police station, ask for an officer to come to you. Ask about restraining orders or protective orders.
If the threats are from people you know, they can help you start legal steps to keep them away. Find a safe place to stay after the immediate danger passes. Stay with a trusted friend or family member, or contact a local shelter if you have to. Many cities have hotlines for people in danger. Call them. If you are unsure where to go, the police can often connect you to shelter services or victim advocates. Remember your rights. You have a right to be safe. You have a right to ask for help. If someone tries to pressure you into silence, know that silence is not your only option. Sharing what happened can save you and others. There are people who will listen and act with compassion. After the storm, take care of your mind. What you experience may make you feel angry, sad, numb, or scared. All of this is normal. Talk to a counselor or a trusted friend. Seek therapy if you can. Let me heal you in the small moments, in a cup of tea, in a walk, in sleep. Give yourself permission to feel and to heal slowly. If you feel guilt or shame, do not hold it. I am not angry with you. I love you without limit. What happened is not your fault. Blame and shame are lies they want you to carry. Let them fall away. You are loved. You are valuable. You are worth protecting. Make a safety plan for the future. Think about who you can call, where you can go, and what you can take if you have to leave quickly. Keep a bag ready with medication, a small amount of money, keys, and a charged phone. Tell a trusted person your plan. Practice it in your mind so it feels natural. Trust your instincts. They are a gift. If you feel unsafe in a place or a situation, leave. If you feel pressured or coerced, say no and remove yourself. You do not owe anyone your safety or your body. If the threats come from someone you know, set boundaries and document everything. Save messages, record threats if possible, Take screenshots and show them to the police or a lawyer. Get a protective order. If it will help, remember that legal steps take time. In the meantime, prioritize your safety. Let me remind you, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking steps, even when you are afraid. Each step you take to protect yourself is an act of courage. I see every act. I bless your courage. I call angels around you. I fill you with calm and force your hands to act wisely. Speak this with me when you need strength. I am loved. I am seen. I will not be broken. Say it slowly. Let these words become a shield against doubt. When your voice shakes, whisper them. When your breath shortens, whisper them. When night comes and shadows fear you, say them again. First, know this. Every human being carries a choice. I gave them the gift of choosing because love that is not free is not love. With choice comes the power to do good and the power to do harm. Some choose to bless, some choose to break. This is not because I made them hateful, but because I made them free. Freedom is wide and raw. It can be used to carry beauty or to carry pain. Some people are hurt inside. Wounds left open and unhealed twist the heart. When a child is ignored or beaten or told they are nothing, that pain grows seeds. Those seeds sometimes become anger or fear or greed. People who hurt others often carry hurt first. They think that hurting another will stop their own hurt, or make them feel taller, or make the memory go quiet. But pain swallowed never dies. It feeds a hunger. They try to fill that hunger with control, with cruelty, with putting others down. You did not cause their wound, but you may be where their hunger shows itself. That is not your fault. I see the wound behind the hand that strikes, and I weep for both the wound and the striking. Some come from a place of fear. Fear is a strong teacher. It whispers lies, that if you do not grasp tightly you will lose, that only power can protect you, that showing kindness will make you weak. Fear teaches people to bite first, to push others away, to take what seems theirs before someone else does. When fear rules, people choose control over compassion. They move with sharpness. You who are gentle may be mistaken for easy, and that mistake can invite harm. This is why I teach courage, not the loud kind, but the steady kind that keeps your heart open even while you act to keep yourself safe. Some are driven by envy. Envy sees the light in another and wants it for itself. It cannot imagine giving or cheering. It knows only want. Envy whispers that the world has little, that one person's gain is another's loss. And so envy turns into schemes, into spreading lies, into undermining. Those who are hurt by envy are often those who shine without meaning to. They live with an easy joy or have something the other craves, a friend, a job, a home, peace. The envy makes them targets. When you face envy, stand gentle but guarded. Let truth be your armor. Some people are lost in pride. Pride tells them they must be first, that others are obstacles on the path to the life they imagine for themselves. Pride hardens the heart. It says, I am right, always, and it will silence voices that say otherwise. When pride meets another who will not bow, pride might punish. Pride can make people cruel to prove something to themselves. Pride will use force if it must. The cure for pride is humility, but pride rarely sees its own shadow until it falls. There are those who are hungry for power. Power is a hungry thing. It offers a feeling of importance and control, and some will take that feeling even when it costs another person their safety. Power can be political, social, or personal. When a person's sense of worth is tied to control, they protect that control fiercely. They may hurt to keep their place, to widen their reach, or to crush those who would challenge them. Power will often hide behind reasons that sound noble, efficiency, security, order, yet beneath, it is fear of losing influence. Then there is deception, a dark whisper that moves through the world. Some call that whisper the devil, and the name points to the pattern, an enemy of peace who loves to divide and to make hearts believe lies. This enemy does not create, it corrupts. It takes what is good and bends it toward harm. It delights in turning truth into rumor, friendship into suspicion, courage into cruelty. The influence of such deception is subtle. It says, you must protect yourself at all costs, or they deserve this, or you are better than them. It feeds the worst parts of us, the parts that forget mercy, that forget humility, that forget love. Know also that greed walks beside deception. Greed wants more land, more praise, more safety, more money. It tells a person that enough is never enough. When greed is left to grow, it can justify any harm because the goal becomes what must be gained at all costs. The greedy will say in their heart that other people are obstacles or tools. They will step on lives to grow their own kingdom of comfort. This is a cruelty I have never made, but I watch it unfold, and I call people gently back to better ways. Some are shaped by the stories they have been told. A child who grows up in a house where lies are used like knives learns to use them. A person who watches anger used as authority may adopt anger as a language. Culture and habit matter. People are trained by the world around them. If the world around them is cruel, then cruelty will be their first response. Changing that pattern requires patient repair, new stories, new homes, new teachers, new examples of love. This is a work you and I both do when you choose to show kindness in a harsh place. There is also confusion about justice. Some people think that justice is only served by eye for an eye. They believe that pain can only be paid by more pain. This is a mistake. Vengeance is a fire that burns everyone who touches it. When a hurt person seeks revenge, they become like the one who hurt them. Their soul shrinks around the act of hurting. Yet they may go after others convinced that they are balancing a scale. This is how cycles of harm continue across years and generations. I do not call for forgetting wrongs. I call for right action, for laws, for truth, for consequences that make healing possible and keep people safe. But I warn you, seeking to wound back because you were wounded will not restore the life you want. Sometimes people act out of confusion about what it means to belong. Belonging is a deep need. When people are lonely, they may join those who promise them status or acceptance, even if that group asks them to harm others. It is easier to harm with a crowd than alone. The devil of division uses belonging like bait. Join us, and we will make you feel strong. Those who join lose pieces of themselves along the way. They are taught to follow without thinking, to hate without cause, to obey without conscience. If you can reach someone who has been taken by such groups, offer a different kind of belonging, small, steady, human, and you may help them loosen the ties that bind them to harm. Some people are under the weight of broken thinking, of mind twisted by lies they have told themselves for years. They might see other people as less than, or not fully human, or as surplus. This is a terrible blindness. Dehumanization is one of the oldest tools of violence. Once a person no longer sees the full life in another, it becomes easy to harm. The cure is to restore the face of the beloved other in their mind, to tell the true story of each person's worth, to let them stand face to face with the humanity they hide from. That is a gentle and slow work, but it saves lives. There are people who hurt because they are envious of the peace others carry. Peace can be a mirror that shows another person their own unrest. When someone destroys peace in another, they think the world will not notice their lack, so they break what seems whole. They do this to detonate the happiness of others because they cannot bear it. This is cruelty born of inner chaos. Your calmness can be a shield. Protect your peace and share it with those who need it. Understand, too, that some people are under the influence of lies that sound holy. They become convinced that harm is justified in the name of doctrine, culture, or some vision of purity. This is a dangerous way to live. When religion or ideology becomes a club, it loses the face of mercy and becomes a tool of pain. I call you to be wise. Hold your convictions, yes, but never let them make you forget the simple law I gave you, to love your neighbor as yourself. Now, what can you do when you face people who have been led to hurt by these influences? First, protect yourself. Love does not mean self-endangerment. Wisdom is holy. Use caution. Use law. Use the help of others. Use the systems that keep people safe. Call for aid. Hide. Run. Call. Do not believe the lie that you must be passive to be holy. Action is sometimes the most loving prayer, when you can see the person behind the harm. This does not mean excusing them. It means you understand the pattern. Seeing is a deliberate act of clarity. It helps you know how to stop the cycle. If they are lost to addiction, get help for them. If they are hungry, feed them. If their mind is broken, seek care. There are systems of care for a reason, to catch people before they fall into a pattern of harm. When the dark comes near, remember these words: stand firm, call for help, speak truth, and love the wounded without becoming wounded in the same way. I walk with you. I will not let you be alone in the night. I will teach you how to be safe, how to be brave, and how to love even when the world is hard. Keep your heart steady. Keep your eyes clear. Keep your feet moving toward life. You are my beloved child. I love you with a love that does not falter. I will keep watch. I will help you find help. Trust in steps, trust in action, and trust in me. Stay alert, stay quiet when needed, and be bold when you must. I will carry you if you let me. Go now with haste. Take these steps. Call for help. I am with you. I am holding your hand in the dark and pulling you toward the light. Be strong. Be wise. Be alive.